welcome to Demoderby on the Alsatian Productions YouTube channel. Today we're playing Alruna, End of History. This game is the sequel to the 2024 game, Alruna and the Necro-Industrialists, though it's not a direct story sequel. So Swedish developer Niklas Hallin and publisher Burning Planet Digital are releasing this game on the 4th of June, 2026. And players can play as the flower nymph Alruna in this pixel art side-scroller Metroidvania. Interestingly enough, Niklas Hallin spent his marketing budget on artists to draw the protagonist in a 40-piece set of drawings called the Alruna Art Bomb. Alright, let's get to it. Now, this game does have a religious tone to it. In the crooks of your body, I find my religion, Sappho of Lesbos, is a very interesting choice, but hey. Alright. So the flower nymph Alruna is trying to get to heaven and get salvation. So this is kind of an interesting theory behind this. Alright, we picked up a seed. Already, I'm not like a huge fan of this. I'm not like a big Metroidvania fan to begin with. I just kind of find these games somewhat annoying, to say the least. Yeah, already I can tell you this is going to be an incredibly short video. Yeah, this is just awful, by the way. Yeah, this... I mean, if you like this kind of game, congratulations. But this is really not my kind of game. I'm almost about just to end this video and just tell you my verdict on it, which is, I mean, woohoo! It's great, I guess, if you like this kind of thing. Frankly, I'm a bit bored. Let's see what the controls are. I got dash, I got okay, crouch is right bumper? Trigger? Who knows? Left and right are slide, R and A are super jump, shoot, C, rim, what the hell? Oh, aim, cycle, and ground pound. Okay. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I mean, when you're stuck in this thing like it's the Nutty Putty Cave. Yeah, okay. Oh boy. Woo! Like, so far... Yeah. Alright, I am like highly unimpressed with this. One, I don't like the control layout. Two, for as much as I actually like things like Mega Man, this just feels like an absolute birth like gameplay. Like, so far we haven't come to any bosses. Oh, we're back where we started. Yay! Oh, that's just great. Yeah, okay. This was kind of a very weak week of games. And, frankly, this isn't making it a whole lot better, I'll tell you what. Yeah. I think this is probably going to actually be the shortest Demo Derby episode I probably will ever do. Not that I was hyper excited to play this game. This just is not fun. Like, direction would be fantastic. I also really don't like the fact that flowers pop up everywhere I go either. It's just like guidance would be nice. Enemies would be nice. I don't want to have to collect things. Yeah. Okay, so I've been filming for 7 minutes. This is the lamest game I've ever played. This is awful. Hey, want to see a man sit here and bounce on a platform that makes absolutely no sense? Watch him play Alruna. Hey, real quick guys, this is not going to be a series on the games room. This is terrible, by the way. This is awful. Like, yeah, I'm literally going to give you 10 minutes of this and just go, no. Like, trust me, I like Mega Man, and at some point in Retro Gaming Weekly, we're going to play Mega Man, because Mega Man, the layout is perfect. I haven't played a whole lot of Metroidvanias, and frankly, if I was going to come into a Metroidvania for the first time, this would not be it. I feel like there needs to be some context clues, maybe play the first game, but yeah, this premise, gameplay, not impressed. Controls, definitely not impressed. Yeah. Whew. The mechanics. So actually, that's why I'm going through this and trying to explain it. Let's talk about why I've broken it down the way I have for these demo derbies. So the visuals, and she can stay where she is, that's fine while I explain this, I really don't care. So visuals, controls, and mechanics are all 5-point scales. And the reason they're 5-point scales is because, to me, all three need to be looked at on their own, but all three make up a combination of how we do the decision for gameplay. If the control scheme isn't good, which, let me tell you, there's too many controls. I mean, this is certainly just like, and it's not even like, oh, the controls are so hard to remember. There's just too many of them. And personally, you're not going to sit and look at the controls for a lot of this stuff. So I just come into it blind because that's what a lot of gamers will do for the most part. They'll just kind of take a look and go, oh yeah, I'll remember that, and forget about it, and they go, So, I mean, I kind of give the controls like a, it's hard to say this, but I'm going to actually give the controls here a rating of a 3 out of 5. Let's talk about visuals. So, I like visuals. A game to me has two important things, visuals and premise. But if the gameplay isn't good, both the visuals can go out the window. If the controls aren't good, the visuals can go out the window. I like the art style. It does have that nice Metroidvania, Mega Man kind of feel. This pixart look, I am annoyed with the flowers that pop up. They're somewhat distracting. I think they would definitely be distracting in a battle. And I don't know, I just don't like the way this... And the controls are annoying me, so therefore the visuals could just go out the window. I'm going to end up actually saying the visuals are about a 3.5. Because I do like them, they are staying true to the Metroidvania style. Alright, mechanics. Now, mechanics are visuals plus controls. Personally, I think this game would benefit from a real good tutorial run through, which I did not see, to actually walk you through the controls and make sure you have them. Freefall95 did a fantastic job of that when I played through the tutorial to understand how to play the game. I think you can definitely play the controls on either a controller or a keyboard. As you can see, right here I'm touching my mechanical keyboard. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Makes a whole lot of sense. The screen layout is okay. I mean, it shows me everything I kind of need, but it doesn't tell me a whole lot, and that's kind of disappointing. So I'll give that an actual 3 on that. Because while the controls let it down, the visuals kind of help. And then we move on to the gameplay. I'm not highly impressed with this. I'm definitely not impressed with the controls. The visuals are about the only thing that are saving it from being a complete washout. And with the gameplay being a mixture of visuals, controls, and mechanics, in a way, plus how much enjoyment you derive from this, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. So gameplay and premise to me are the most important things. If I like the idea of a game, I'm going to sit down and play it. If I like the idea of the game and the demo is good, I'm going to probably purchase it. If I like the idea of a game, but the gameplay is terrible, I'm going to return it, or I'm just going to keep it in my collection. Gran Turismo 6 is the most prime example of how I've come up with this theory. I love Gran Turismo. Grew up with it. Wanted a PlayStation so I could play Gran Turismo. Wanted a PlayStation 2 so I could play Gran Turismo 3 and 4. Waited a decade before I played Gran Turismo 5. And Gran Turismo 5 felt okay. The visual feast was fantastic. I liked the fact that the cars got damaged. I liked the fact that the doors on the rally cars fell off in the middle stages. The gameplay was good. The controls were a little eh. The mechanics were okay. The gameplay held its own, and the premise was still a 9 out of 10 premise for the game. For the whole series, I would say it's a 9 out of 10. Then we move on to Gran Turismo 6. Now, Gran Turismo 6, the visual feast is magnificent. The cars look great. The enhanced cars look really great. Driving Ayrton Senna's go-kart and watching the feet dance on the pedals of your little kart racer. Cool! Love it. The controls? I mean, the controls are basic. They're the same Gran Turismo controls. But the fact that they tuned it more so you would have to play with a wheel, and therefore buy one of their Logitech wheels to really enjoy it, ruined it in a way. The cars felt awful. I mean, I drove something approximating what my car at the time was in the game, and the car didn't feel right, whereas if I booted up Gran Turismo 4, it felt good. It felt like my car. And if I booted up Gran Turismo 2, it felt like my car on steroids. The mechanics were okay. The gameplay was annoying. They had, messed around with it with Gran Turismo 5, which I wasn't a big fan of. I mean, I really liked how Gran Turismo 4 broke it down, and I really loved how Gran Turismo 2 broke it down. The premise was still 9 out of 10, but the controls, the mechanics, the gameplay just kind of let it down. And so when I look at these kinds of games, these kinds of demos, I'm doing it based on my viewpoint. If you like what you see and you want to buy this game, go right on ahead. Don't let my opinion stop you. I'm just showing you this game. So let's move on to premise to end this. The premise, I don't know, man. It's just, the premise is poor to me. I don't know if I'd enjoy it more if I played the first one. I don't know if I'd enjoy it more if it was like Mega Man or Metroid or Castlevania or something else, but this just doesn't feel like a Alsatian Productions kind of game. It definitely doesn't feel like a Jack Coburn kind of game. It just doesn't feel like a game to me. It just feels like, here's an idea, give it a try. Maybe I like it. I don't know. I wish this guy well, because he has spent his marketing budget on hiring artists to draw the main character. If he gave money to artists who probably needed it to draw the main character, and that's a noble thing. But I don't know if it's enough. It's definitely not enough to save this game for me. I like pixel art. That's the one thing I saw about this game and thought, this would actually be fun to play. You know me. Maybe you don't, because this is week 1 after all. I like old video games. I have an entire day devoted to old video games on the website. I played Trade Winds. Trade Winds looks good. If you tune into Retro Gaming Weekly, tomorrow, on June 4th, you will see a playthrough of my very first video game, Rally Challenge. And I really like that game. The visuals now are a little bit better because I am running it on a virtual box off of Windows 10 PC. But when I was a kid, running it off of an actual Gateway 2000, running Windows 95, it felt good. It felt fun. The cars felt great to play with. When we delve into Sunday Driver at some point and we see the Network Q RAC Rally Championship, the visuals look really good for a Windows 95 game, and it's not even that I've upscaled it for the coverage. I mean, my Grand Prix Legends playthrough for Sunday Driver is a more enhanced view of what that game was, but the original game still, felt great to play. It really, immersed me in it, and for, 45 minutes to an hour a day, I felt like a 60s race driver. So, the visual art style here isn't ruined for me. The gameplay itself is ruining it for me. And that's one thing I like to talk about when I talk about video games is a visual feast is great. Allowing your computer to show what it's got inside is great. It's great fun. I mean, Grand Theft Auto 5, visual feast, gameplay feels really good. I really like playing Grand Theft Auto 5. Minecraft, graphics are good. Graphics, are meant to look like old graphics, and the gameplay is really good. Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo or Super Famicom. Graphics look like this. Gameplay is really good. I actually really enjoy doing it. This doesn't appeal to me, and it has nothing to do with a female protagonist, and nothing to do with anything other than the controls don't feel good. We have 1,000 buttons for jump. We do that. And it just doesn't feel good. And I'm playing on a USB controller. Some of you will say keyboard is better, and congratulations. I wish you well on that theory. But, honestly, the only way this game would work is if we were doing this Game Grump style, and I had one of my friends sitting here, and we were just, shooting the ever-living breeze about, 1980s football, or, 1970s disco music as like a joke, and, we were doing things like, physical, physics. But this game just isn't lending itself to absolute enjoyment. And if you want to play games, and you spend the kind of money you spend on games, enjoyment should be top of your list. So let me break this down for you. Mordecai. Regular show reference there. Let me break this down. Visuals, 3 out of 5. Great Pixar visuals. Really enjoy that. 3.5 out of 5. Fantastic. Controls, 3. They feel okay, they're not great, and they're, too many to deal with. No tutorial. Tutorial would be great. Mechanics, 3 again. Tutorial would be great, visuals don't give me enough clues, and status stuff is okay. Gameplay, 6 out of 10. That's, that is what it is. It's just, the control scheme kind of lets it down. The only thing really saving it is the art style. And the premise of it, again, don't know if I really need to have the sequel or play the original to really understand what I'm trying to do here. But that's also a 6 out of 10. So, 21.5 out of 35 is what I give Alruna. And I think that is pretty much my philosophy. If you want to play Alruna End of History, get the demo first. Give it a try. See if you like it. See how it feels. That's my top recommendation. Play the demo. Maybe you like it. Tell me in the comments. Tell me I'm wrong. I want to be wrong. Tell me. Tell me I'm doing a bad job here with this game. And that's fine. I don't really care. It's not my cup of tea, and that's okay. If it's your cup of tea and you really enjoy it, tell me about it. I want to know. Tell me why you like this game, why this game appeals to you. I want to know about it, so share with me. We're a community. Let's talk about it. Let's talk this out. Let's figure all this together. But, I don't know, this game just isn't hitting in any of the right places for me, and it is what it is. So, yeah, it just isn't a game I think I'll be revisiting, so it is what it is on that, and that's okay. So, with that fond ending to this episode, please do like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to be notified about all the other games we're going to play. We don't just, play demos. We do play other things. If you do like any type of game, let me know what I should be playing. If there is definitely a game that you think I would like in this genre, this Metroidvania genre, let me know. I want to play. I enjoy games. Let's see what you got. I want to know. But really, what I think is most important to take away from this is, if there is a demo on offer, take that demo offer. Give it a try and tell me, and give it a fair look before you spend your money, because you could just save up for something better that's in your wheelhouse that you might actually enjoy. And that's my spiel on this. So again, thank you so much for watching Demoderby here on the Alsatian Productions YouTube channel. My name is Jack Coburn. Again, please like and subscribe. Comment down below if there's a Metroidvania type game, or even a roguelite type game that I would enjoy playing more than I've obviously not enjoyed playing this. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. have a great day, and we'll see you next time on Alsatian Productions. Bye-bye. This has been a presentation of Alsatian Productions. Ew!